So Terminus Range, we're going to start over here in the Cuspid Climb. So this one is actually really close to one of the silos. Not the actual safe or safe house fast travel of the silo, but the actual physical thing that you grapple onto that flings you up in the air. It's very close to it. So if you got that silo, you can probably get this vault symbol. You probably already have it on your map if you did get it. But if you didn't have it, this is kind of where it is. You kind of just climb up here. This is where the silo is. So you see the silo there on the left. Just kind of jump over to this rock formation and fail to jump, apparently. There we go. And there it is, just on the side of the rock right there. Okay, so the second one here, we're going to start from the same fast travel spot. So Echo 4 is going to tell you to, go a really long way around to get it. I'm not going to do that because there's an elevator right there. And all you got to do is glide to the elevator. And you're going to skip probably about half the trip. The only thing with the elevator is you do have to wait for it to come down. And there are enemies in the area. They're not like super hard enemies. They're just like normal order people. But there you go. Hit the red button. And then you wait for the elevator. I'm just shooting people because, I'm just waiting. There it is. Don't know how long it takes. Alright, there it is. Get on the elevator, hit the lever, and then just don't die on your way up. I think I actually did die one time on the way up. So I was in Fight for Your Life mode at like way up here, and I was just like, well, gotta re-record that. Anyway, you get up to the top. You just skipped a lot of traveling. Now you're only about 350 meters away. You still have to go up, so it's actually up there. So Terminus Range, I believe this is like the vertical map. But if you go over here, there's a grappling hook. There's another grappling hook. Jump up here. And it's gonna follow the path to your left here. It's gonna be a wall to climb. Some order enemies. Climb up the wall. And run to the left, kind of go around. If there's a lot of enemies like this, kind of go around those. But there's going to be another wall right here, kind of out of the way. So make sure you can use Echo if you're kind of lost and confused there. Just kind of go through this little base area, and you're going to be near a crawler. Which I haven't done this crawler yet, but it's up there is where you're going to want to go. So go up here. And I believe I don't do it the correct way. I think I actually grab a vehicle. Yeah, so this is the way I did it. There is actually a grappling hook on the other side of like where we came. But you can also do it this way. You just jump in your vehicle, jump out. It was a slingshot you up. And there it is. Boom. Vault symbol acquired. Now this is the way you're supposed to go. I come down the way you're supposed to go. The grappling hook is right there. I guess I didn't see it the first time through, but I don't know. I wanted to show some vehicle tech. Okay, so we're gonna go to a different fast travel area, the Greyhaven fast travel. So this one is, if you remember when you were getting the vault keys, the fragments rather, there is an enemy, a wolf, I forgot his name, that's kind of in a cave and it's kind of guarding one of the vault fragments. It's kind of on the path that I did to get up to there. So if you kind of run back to that area, you will go right by the vault symbol. But if you haven't, I'm going to show you how I got up to this area. So we're going to follow this road, go across this bridge, and we're going to hang a right. We're going to grapple up here, follow this wall up. Climb up this grappling hook. Up over the gap. And now you're kind of in, I'm not really sure if this is like a Ripper camp or what this actually is. Looks like there's a bunch of creepers, so it's a very like unique area, but I don't know the name of this like spot, but Instead of going over the bridge, you're going to go underneath of it into this cave. And in the cave is your next vault symbol, kind of facing out towards the waterfall. Okay, our next vault symbol, this one is kind of a tricky spot. But if you go to Sanctuary 3, or I'm sorry, Bones of Sanctuary, it's kind of hidden, and I don't think Echo 4 can actually get there. This is a location of one of the Maurice vending machines. So if you know where Maurice was, or where Maurice can be, he's kind of over in that vicinity. So you're going to go from the Bones of Sanctuary, literally just follow the route that I'm going. And there's going to be a little cave area over here that you're going to slide down into. Boom. And then from here, you just follow the path. And you're going to see, there's the Maurice vending machine I was talking about. So around this dumpster is your vault symbol. So our fifth one, we're going to have to go all the way up here. And we're actually into a different area. We're into Heritage Opus, fast traveling spot. This is the one which is very close to the vault where you kind of jump down into the road. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to jump down onto the same road. So from here, you're going to literally just follow the path. And then you're going to kind of go across the water. And you're going to go straight into this waterfall. I think there's actually a side mission that goes back here. I don't remember that much, but come in. And I was lucky enough to get a Rift Champion over here, so you know, I'm going to try to ignore that on my playthrough because I don't want to screw up this walkthrough. Anyway, there's the vault symbol. To the left there, you kind of have to climb up. If you find the spot right here, you climb up, you can jump up. This one's pretty easy to get as long as you can kind of find it inside this little ice cave that's behind the waterfall. I mean, there's not really much to this one. It's pretty basic, generic jumping. And yeah, here's your vault symbol. Okay, number 6 here, halfway done. We're going to go for this fast travel from the nightcap. So this one is another one where it's kind of right by a vault key fragment, if you remember. However, you're not going to go near where you got the vault key fragment. This one is actually up. So we're going to go to that checkpoint. And this time, you're actually going to go hop up into this ladder area that's right here. So you're going to grapple up, get on the ladder, and just kind of follow the pathing around this walkway. Go around the building here. And there it is. Boom. So for this next one, you're going to want to go from the Death Right Silo. There's a vault symbol right there. So I don't actually know the actual way to get to this one without using the silo. So what you're going to want to do is jump down from the fast travel, jump all the way to the silo, use the grappling on the silo, and then you're going to kind of head for, there's like a frozen waterfall. You're going to see it here in a minute once I get up in the air. So it's going to kind of want to push you away from it, but you want to go towards this frozen waterfall. And there's a wall that you can climb as long as you get up on the cliff. I thought maybe there's a grappling hook up there, but no, this is the wall you want to get to. Climb up the wall, and then from the wall, there's not really a whole lot of landmarks to kind of tell you which way to go, but you want to kind of go to the right here. I believe I use Echo. Oh yeah, this is when I learned you can use pinks. And I hop in the vehicle, but kind of just follow this path that kind of goes to the right. You're going to go underneath this ice arc. If you're going that way, you know you're going the right way. And then there's like a metal wall to your right. You're going to be on the other side of that. So just don't make sure you fall off. Go around there, and there's your vault symbol. So this next one is actually kind of underneath the path. If you kind of come up here to the snowy wells, pretty easy to get to actually. I think I pretty much glide right from it. So if you kind of jump off, I don't know what's going on with these guys. Jump off this corner and glide over to basically right where it's telling you to go. As a reminder, when you kind of go near one, they'll actually show up on the minimap. So it's actually underneath this bridge and another one that's kind of hidden behind a waterfall. For some reason, this one reminds me of like a troll from like Skyrim or something. I don't know why. That's what I thought of the whole time. But you're gonna jump down here, and you're gonna see. Oh, it's right over there. So from underneath the bridge, Echo 4 kind of doesn't help you like at all. But if you kind of jump down here, kind of go around, you're gonna notice there's a little platform underneath, and there it is. The vault symbol underneath the walkway, kind of underneath the water even. So this next one, a bit of a trip, but not very hard to get. So once again, you're gonna start from Snowy Wells. This one, you're pretty much just gonna follow the road. Not really anything special here. It's just kind of on top of a building. So I jump off the corner, I hop on the vehicle, then I kind of just drive there. So once you kind of reach where I believe it's called the Sainted Cup is, if I think this might be a world event. If not, there is a bunch of side mission stuff around here. So it's basically just on top of that building. Just kind of hop off your vehicle, grapple up high right here. If you need to, you have that little boost from the wind. And then you just kind of glide on over. Make sure you get up onto the top of the roof. It's actually on top. So you land. Then you gotta climb one more time, and it's on this side of this building. So we got one more in the open world part of Terminus Range. It's way up here to the north. Once again, this is gonna be one where you kind of just hop in your vehicle and drive to. Nothing too special. But we do get two more after this with the Vile Lecter area, so I kind of just jump off the corner again, same corner I did for that one underneath the bridge, underneath the waterfall. Except this time I'm just going to hop on my vehicle eventually and just drive there. And this was a bit of a trip, so this one is not really a close, fast traveling spot to it. You're just going to have to grind out the drive. Pretty boring in my opinion. I don't know. These big open worlds are not my biggest. I'm not the biggest fan of them. I'd rather just load in a map and be there. But whatever, it is what it is. This is the direction they went, and I don't hate them for trying it, but I would have much rather like smaller worlds. That's a bit of a tangent. Anyway, follow the road, and then you're gonna come off to the right here. Just kind of follow this uphill slope area. There's gonna be a lot of trees. This thing is just on a rock formation to the left. So hop off. I guess it is kind of on the way to an auger mine. Now I'm looking at the compass. And there it is, right there. Kind of out in the open. I had a weird little collision detection there. Boom. So this next one is in the Umbral Foundry. And to get to this spot is actually kind of tricky. So you can't, if you haven't unlocked it, and let's say you made a level 30 character, you actually have to go all the way up here and go through rifts to actually get to this Umbral Foundry area. Of course, if you played the story, you already have it unlocked. Anyway, these are where the two vault symbols are located. They're kind of just on the way, just like all the other ones inside this area. I really like these like pathways to the bosses, to the big bosses anyway. So you're going to run through the map. You can fight the enemies. You don't have to fight the enemies. You can do whatever you want. You just got to run through the map. And when you get to this little platform area where you grapple up there, it's going to be on your left, a little bit away from the beaten path, kind of down below. And there's your first vault symbol inside this area. Now, the second one actually confused me at first. So I'm right here, right next to the boss, right where the boss would be. So there's a door right in front of us that we have to unlock. As you see, there's Vile Lictor right on the other room. So you have to grab a canister and put it in there. And I don't think it tells you this anywhere in the game, but there's the canister right there to unlock it, and you just place it in, or, you know, in my case, you throw it because I'm stupid. It's over here, actually. You just place it in. It's kind of like one of those claptrap grabbing things that is in the open world. These enemies were bothering me. They had to go. Sorry. And yeah, it opens up the door, and there it is, right there, vault symbol. That one tricked me.